Good morning. Yes, it's a 4 a.m. stream on a Monday morning. Love these streams. And I was just thinking something that hit me. We all know someone that says, do it up, do it up. Well, why don't you do yourself up? Do yourself up like I do. Just do it up. Just do it up. I do myself up. Oh, that's just silly. That's just silly. Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your good ass time. Yes, it's hitting 4 a.m. on a Monday morning. I love it. Love it. If you've been around me for a while, you know that I love these these 4 a.m. Monday, Sunday morning streams. Yep, I do. Why? Because there's three worlds that are intersecting right now. The people that have been up, the people that are overseas, and the people that are getting up. And interesting things happen. Is there another group? Well, I guess that there's overseas people that, I don't know, been up a few days. I don't know. And then there's me. Okay. So let's do it. Let's do it. I don't care if no one shows up. Do not care. But I'd love it. See, I cannot care but love it if someone showed up. So, then, lots of soda. I'm full as a tick. I'm usually going on like a bowl of oatmeal for 20 hours and then just refuel with a few citrus twists. Yay, yay. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Linda. You are number one. Glad to see you. I've been missing you, Linda. How have you been doing the last few days, Linda? Hope you've been doing well. I know. Yeah. That we just went through the weekend. It wasn't a holiday weekend, so we're just getting right back started with this new week. And I'm blessed for anyone that's watching this replay. It's just as good a stream as any. Shake, shake, shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it, shake it. But Abe, if you're watching, wait, I was going to say, we all know someone that says, do it up. Well, I do it up. I do it up. So do it up, Abe. Just go do it what you really want and do it up like me. Do yourself up. Go for it. Yep, I might come on stream with makeup just out of the clear blue one day and just really do it up. Yeah, I might just do it all alone and not tell anyone. Sure, I've never done that. No, I'm just playing. I have not ever done that by myself, put on makeup. I swear to God, I've never done that. Please excuse if any of my background starts falling over. It's from the cardboard because it's It went through a big renovation the last few weeks. I had to actually put a window unit in this window. So I had to take everything down and put it up. So I had to put everything back. And I don't really invest a lot of time into uh, dirty deeds. I don't invest a lot of time in it. But if I have to, I'll do it. That's great, Linda. Yes, Linda. And I think this is a good time for us to meet here at the. Is this the quietest hours of the morning? I think it's pretty close. Pretty close. I'm doing good. Had a good day and a half of streaming, and I had so much sleep the night before that I got some left in the tank. So why not? You know, doing good, doing okay. All right. Well, here we are, and that's that's the most that we could ask is that here we are. It's the best we can do. Yeah. And just to let everyone know, I may not answer this question ever again truthfully, but there's really nothing really in that. There's really nothing in there. It's like a broken up chair and a little bit of trash. That's about it. So I haven't really thought about a storyline to give everyone. I just found that uh, GIF of that crazy short dude. That it appears like that's the type of person that would live in there. Just because he's so happy, and that's such a magical place. It's so happy. But we actually have greater rooms and greater hidden rooms that have wondrous treasures. That one sucks. That one actually sucks. It has the best door, but oh my gosh. So is the weather good? Good morning, Kristen. Yes, I'm glad you could uh, come in on a short, slower paced stream. Are you up already, or have you been up, or are you kind of sporadically up? Yep. I'm not sure if Mrs. No, it's not Miss. It's Alabama. I don't. Not sure if the middle South, mid South, had some tough weather. I know that Louisiana did. Yeah, it's good, Linda. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Sleeping issues. Well, I would totally recommend maybe personally from my experience, just going through the experience of talking to a doctor about some help, a sleep aid. A lot of people do. And it just might be a period of life where it's a bit of an issue. And then you can actually find yourself not even wanting it anymore. That's possible. But sleep is just so damn important, you know. Sometimes it's not having the answers, but just still getting your. That's just sometimes my opinion, because I have had periods where I had lots of help sleeping, and then I went off the medication and I had regular sleep. Yes, I went back on it a little bit, but I can tell that I could this time wean more easily off. And I know that it's in my future So that's just how I feel. That's just what I felt like saying. But I understand. I I really do. I've had the luxury most of my life of having a manual labor job to where, and smoking lots of to where that really took care of it, you know, that took care of that. Then once I got out of that routine, I had troubles. I really do. It's not anything I purposely do. I wake up in the oddest places. Oh, okay. I don't allow my body to sleep. Well, it might. Does it have to do with raising a? Did you have these issues before the baby? No, you are not late. You're right on time, Peeky Boo. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're still up. I'm guessing you're still up, or did you get a nap? Some people just like get 2 hours and and I think that's healthy too, if that's what works for you, to get your sleep throughout the day. That's what Edison did when he was inventing all those trillions of things. Thomas Edison, he would get a few naps throughout the day. And I've been like that a few times and it felt really good because right when you get that sleep, you go to REM, rapid eye movement. There's no delay. When you're used to sleeping long periods of time, sometimes there's, takes a while to get to it. But if you need to deprive yourself in order to get sleepy, maybe maybe there's some type of deficit there for some reason. So just stay up if it feels natural, and I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure you don't. Kristen, you don't worry about nothing, so never mind. I'm the overthinker, apparently. When I crash, you definitely oh, don't sleep much. All right. From not sleeping all week, my body is swollen and I feel like crap, yes. But not as bad, okay. If I can nap during the day. Out like a light, you're out like a light, Peaky. I'm a heavy sleeper, but I'm more routine based. If I'm on a routine, boom. But I really follow my circadian rhythm. And I find that once I do get sleep, I really do need I'm not going to lie, 7 to 10 hours. Spam E. Hello, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. It's been a long run, huh, Peaky? Good morning, Spammy. Or let's say, yes, it is morning. Spanny's a lot further through the morning than we are. She's loving it. She's done 1,000 things already. She's already tried on 10 different outfits. She's done 2 live streams. She did a few uploads. She fed the horse, took care of the dog, and now she's going off to go have fun on a vacation. I miss sleep. I miss sleep. I love sleep. Well, pray about it. And if you're not into religion, just put the intention there. Hold that intention within you. And you'll find ways, little by little, to get to that. Hold that intention, and your mind will find those ways. You will. Yep, I do too. Peekaboo. I wish I was that productive. Oh yeah, you sure are, Spanny. Sure are. Don't play. Don't play around. But no, maybe she's done a stream and fed the dog and fed the horse, and now she's working on a book. Well, there you go. Well, that's what it might mean for you, Peeky Boo, is to work on finding that peace. Because I've noticed, even if I've got enough sleep and I find peace, I can usually get some sleep if I want it. So maybe that's what's being called from us. Focus on the peace. Do a YouTube search. How to find peace. Start right there. You might go through 20 videos and one of them seems really simple and makes sense. And then let's say the creator of that channel has a whole bunch of other videos about other things, and they were effective on peace, and now they're going to be affected up on relaxation, and it just goes from there. Yep. And then you can't get enough of that good loving feeling, and then you get all the sleep you want. And then sleep was the last thing in your mind. You just want the peace, and then you could just have sleep whenever you want it. You got it all the time, but you want the peace. That's what's being called out of you. Shaden Marie, what? Where'd you come from, Shannon Marie? What you been up to? I know how you feel, Chris, and I hate it too. It's very irritating, frustrating, and a very horrible feeling. But yeah, I'd focus on the peace, focus on the relaxation, focus on feeling good. And that's what's going to lead you to sleep. That's what I believe. And I'm telling myself that too. It's the truth. And maybe you need a little bit of medication to help you out temporarily while you're still working on that piece. That's very productive. I found that's a very productive approach. Swimming a lot. Swimming in pools or oceans or lakes. Oh, thank you, Picky Bull. Just, during the day I'm so tired I'm falling asleep doing everything, looking like I'm on drugs or something. Yeah. It's all right. To tell you the truth, enough people are high on weed all day that it's kind of the new norm for people to look a little groggy during the your pull. Cool, Shannon. You lucky dog. You lucky duck. I lost sleep when I stopped my zombie meds. Cold turkey. Oh, wow. Well, that's difficult when you stop something cold turkey that was helping you out. That's why, you might want to wean back up to wean back off, or just write it out. But I would definitely have to wean off of it. Wean off. Taper off. It really helps your mind adjust. Paxil. Oh, okay. I don't know much about Paxil. Oh, you're welcome, Kristen. I know that I've been through it so many times, right? I've been to myself for many, many years, and I've made it a study of myself to just get, I don't know, I don't want to say just learn stuff, and then I don't know, I don't want to go back through it again, or it's always a mystery. I've been through some hard ass stuff. It's not like the only thing that I know is from crashing and burning. That's the only way I've ever learned. And then once I get the drift of things, maybe that's when things start working out. But yep. So I want to help people out. And then I listen to other people now. I, I've learned to listen to other people and not to um, be dependent on crashing and burning on many things. So I think that's part of everybody moving in a good direction. Lost 22 pounds last month. My doctor is big mad. You don't eat. Yeah, that's a problem when you don't eat. Okay. You should check out. I'll get to that. It's no big deal, but my friend's channel, Real Talk Recovery. I think you're telling me about that. Weren't you telling me about that? Real Talk Recovery. Real Talk. Yeah. You would. You couldn't imagine that so many people that have been through lots of stuff, they want to share. And if they're making money at it, then it means that they're really onto something, because people want to be paying money if what they're talking about didn't work. Lots of people give advice all the time and stuff, but the people that have gained traction and making a living, giving advice, and then you have the access to these people to free information. I'm talking about big channels, successful people that make smaller videos for free, but then they're making lots of money doing it. It's just so valuable. It's worth billions of dollars. Billions, I believe. Hey, Tumbleweed Moon. Have a peaceful, blessed night, everyone. Thank you, Tumbleweed. Thank you, Linda. That's why I don't mind sharing. Well, that's cool, Kristen. And 4:20, well, it's 5:20 on the East Coast. This is a good time to just kind of talk about things a little more, because I relapsed and got drunk on the 4th of July. Oh, okay, so she helped you personally, or maybe you just watched some clips. But yeah, hopefully she could help you with not being too hard on yourself. You know what I mean? And you have to have faith in the people that you listen to. And it's based on good evidence of results. That's how you get faith in what a certain source. And then I found out a source doesn't work out forever. I've gone from lots of different teachers, and some of them I stuck with for 5, 6, 7 years. Some of them I stuck with for a few weeks, but it was very valuable at the time. Yep. I'm letting the curls out so they're a little softer. It's not so wetted down. Just, I did myself up. Just like Abe says, I did myself up a little bit, and I encourage Abe to do himself up. But go all the way. Me and Abe go all the way doing ourselves up. And Maybe that will be the reveal to the world. We're just done up. We could take it any further. We're finally done up. We got to what we really wanted to do. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know. I have actually no desire to do myself up. Because I was clean for so long. Well, here's the deal, Shannon. You're still headed on the same path. You know, I had an addiction once, and I got to the point, it's like, you know what? I could drink tonight, but I'm not going to stop moving in the same path I'm moving. It's like, I could drink, but I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to stop heading down the path to complete, cessation. So that was a big peace of mind to be like, I could drink or I could not, but I'm not going to stop. That's all that matters, that you're on that same path. It is. Because the ego wants to be like a failure. But ask yourself, are you going to stop with your desire to be free of it? If that's your desire, that's what matters. That's the truth. That's what is very true. Yeah. So you can get past that worry mindset of, if I do this, that means I failed. If you're going to stay on the same path, you can't fail. Sometimes you might be creating, I think we create these stipulations, and they're good. But what's the reality? That's the way I looked at it. We're getting so much rain and expecting some bad weather. Okay. I hope it doesn't get too bad for you. That's one way to see it. Work it. And there's a certain way that she means it that we may not process it in the same way. So, but I get what you're saying, Shannon. And sometimes those feelings can be accurate. Sometimes they're not. But then just think, I'm not going to stop on my path. Even if I do this, I'm never going to have such a desire to be free that just. And then actually, I don't think I probably did it, or I did, or I might have done it just to ease the cravings. But it's up to you. Everybody's guidance system, their sense of wisdom, and it can always be fine. I've learned I'm fine tuning all the time. Yep. Oh. Okay, there it is. So just create a timeline. Bread and honey. Is that a good one? So just create a timeline. That doesn't even make sense. That's just a title of my stream. It doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what I was thinking of. I can tell you what I was, but I'm not going to tell you. I thought about telling you, but I'm not. 421. Oh, okay. Goodness gracious. I didn't know we had the same time zone. Some bad weather. I'm envious. I am envious, Linda. I'll trade bad weather for 100 degrees any day of the year. And I think Shane just put, okay, I got to go to the store. If you're still on when I get back, I'll come back and talk to you. All right, that'd be great, Shannon. I really don't, you know, I'm sure it'll be another hour. Same about what? Peaky. Kiss them for me. No. Peekaboo. Jeepers creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Creep show, peep show. Where'd you get them eyes? Peekaboo. Yeah, 100 degrees is sick. It is. It's a sickness of the planet. Yep, it needs to be balanced. We're getting there. We're getting closer this year. This time last year, we might have had 15, 20 days of 100-degree weather. We haven't even hardly got over 95 yet this year. So we're doing our part here in Texas because we're tired of it. I do, Peaky. I do too. But sometimes if you're facing really tough storms, it can be scary. But I remember so many nights, Linda. I remember those tornadoes y'all had, and the floods that we had over the summer. Yep. But personally, I do like crazy storms. But all I have to do is move my truck. Yep. Beginning of our summer was cool and constant rain. Then summer hit like bam. Beginning of our summer was cool and it's constant rain. And then, then the summer hits and it's done. Wake up. And if you're lucky, we have the afternoon storms when it gets really hot. But I appreciate, hello to people that are watching. Appreciate you. I know it's 4:30 a.m. or 5:30 or 2:30 a.m. Last year I swam in May. This year, not until July. I swam in May. Yeah. I haven't swam in many years. Nope, haven't had that luxury. Yep, we don't have any trees in our front yard, so I gotta improvise when that happens. My brain just wasn't working just then. I tried to shake it. Mm. Yeah, I bet in Alabama y'all probably get more extreme weather than we do here in here in here in Texas. The largest state in the world. There's nation. I mean, Texas is bigger than a lot of nations. Most nations. But I sure don't like extremely. Fill the tub. Fill the tub. We don't even. Yeah, I guess that's a possibility, but yep. So was anybody babysitting a little dog? You know, you're near your own little doggy. I would like to be around other people's dogs, but I would like to keep my own dog. And I don't, well, personally, I don't want an outside dog. Um, but yes, it is Monday morning. Hello, people that are waking up, that have been up in England, in Australia, in Japan, in China. Got a friend in China. In Singapore. Well, did I say Singapore? Thailand. Indonesia, Iraq. On my analytics, 0.02% from Iraq. India, uh, France, Spain. I have a chihuahua sleeping up my hiney. There you go. That's why I was asking. Sleeping right up it. Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. Actually, I wish it was. No. No more wishing. It is what you make it. Every day Saturday. Every day is Saturday. Jesus said that when you walk in me, you live in the Sabbath. He said, when you walk in me, I am the Sabbath. Guess what the word Saturday means? Sabbath. Do I have a dictionary? Do I have a dictionary? The actual word Saturday is Sabbath. Now, it's just a frame of mind, but could you imagine if every day was Saturday? Sweet. Well, walking in the Lord, walking in the Spirit, being at one with the energy of creation is the Sabbath. That's the true meaning of the Sabbath. We projected it on a day of the week, but the original truest meaning was a spiritual state of being. So, Shabbat, Saturday, look it up in the dictionary, the meaning of Saturday, and it will say Sabbath. All my life, there's like, Sunday's the Sabbath. Like, okay. We have that very hot, muggy heat. Our heat index has been 110 and 111. Well, maybe the storm will give you a little bit of relief. We had a bit of a cold front due to some storms that came through. But Tuesday it's going to be 110 degrees. All Saturday. But yeah, I was talking about Blessed Pro Gamer. Good morning. How are you? Who says that? How are you? But Susie and the Banshee, one of my favorite songs ever is Kiss Them For Me by Susie and the Banshees. And I looked up all the live performances, and they've been around for 30, 40 years. And the different ways that they've performed that song is wild. Some of them's a disaster, and a few of them are magical. You have to really look into it. And there's actually a cover band that did it from a Texas cover band. God, they were good. They did every music instrument to it. And if you've heard that song, it's full of tons of musical instruments all put together. And if you hear that song, that's like my art. I like to have lots of moving parts that kind of move fast, and it just all comes together to where you kind of hardly notice it. So, pro gamer, are you up for the day? Or just saying, there's a lot of people, usually in the middle of the night, they're like, I got up to go to the bathroom, I saw you're on, just want to say hello. When I do a 24-hour stream, get a lot of those, and I like it. I'm like, cool. And then they go right back to bed. But I appreciate you saying hello. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, just like it's a Saturday. And have y'all ever had a job that's just or maybe a bad job turned into a good job? You know, nothing changed, but you just approached it in a different way, such as just flowing in that productive energy and just putting yourself into it, you know, just getting into like the actual mechanics of everything and seeing the good of what you're doing and just kind of getting a kick out of it. Just I picked up on that from other people, and then it's like that's where it's at, and that's where work no longer feels like work. It might be a challenge at first on a new job. It is. It's always a challenge. A transition is always can be a challenge, but it's always an adventure. It's exciting in that way, and then you get the hang of it, and then you're just in alignment with everything, with helping people, with performing the tasks with minimal movements or effort, doing things as efficiently as possible, and getting lost in the work. Because to work is to work like a clock works. The true essence of work is to actually function perfectly, like you're not broken, you're working. You know what I'm saying? See it like you're not broken, you're working. It's working. It's working. It's actually working. This is working. It's not hardworking. It's just this is working. The cycle fits. It's working. This is working, by George. It's working. I'm part of the working. I'm part of the workingness. The system fits perfectly. This person has their test, they hand it off, boom, boom, and before you know it, it's lunchtime. It's like, fucking all right, let's get into it. There was a roofer once, we were roofing, and he was telling me this story. This was one of these awesome workers, right? And the boss was asking him, are you getting off on it? Are you getting off on it? And the worker's like, yeah, I'm getting off on it. The boss is asking if he's getting off on the line of the shingles. And Tommy kept saying, yeah, I'm getting off on it. But the boss want to know, are you getting off? Are you getting off on it? Like, are you getting messed up? Are you messing up? And he was telling him that all day. But I learned that type of shit from those type of workers. They're like, yeah, I'm getting off on it. I'm getting off on it. That's what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get off on what I was doing. And that's how I did a lot of when I did the lawn service. It was just mowing yards, but I got off on it. And then it felt like an athletic event every morning. We would stretch and go over a game plan and pump ourselves up, and then we'd kick ass. And we ended up making a lot of money because we mowed so many yards, and we didn't really feel fatigued. We didn't. Getting to that point, lots of challenges and obstacles. You know, having to get the customers, putting out flyers, not making anything for 3 weeks, going out busting your ass all day and coming home with nothing. And the next day, putting money in that you don't even have, and just having faith that you'll start getting phone calls. That's the challenge of being an entrepreneur. You got to live not just broke. You got to be working your ass off and not making money. Putting a hard day's work in, and you can't. Your bank account is negative, and you put a hard ass day of work in. Yep. And some people give in and just might go get a job. They're like, okay, I'm just going to go get a job. But I was lucky to ease into it while I was actually roofing. I just had a few yards I did, so I got used to it. And then I knew if I just stuck to the game plan, it'll work out. Yeah, okay, fine. 2 weeks, that ain't nothing for a full year of good work, good jobs, calling your shots, doing what you want to do. So is anybody there? This chat's been stuck. Stuckity. 4:50 a.m. on a Monday morning. And it's also good having a job when you're off on Monday morning. Because that's your Saturday. And that's fun. That's a good experience. And then we used to have badass wrestling Monday nights. That was like a holiday. Pillow fight time to wake up. All right. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Beep, boo, boo. Corner to corner. Corner. Mm-hmm. Come on, y'all. Don't hold back. Run me over. Run me over with your thoughts. Run me over. Catch me unexpectedly with what you want to say. Lurkers. Yeah, I'm sure there are. So that's, part of a live stream is watching it. Oh, it's a lot cooler. Wow. Well, that's good. That's good. That brings a lot of relief when you feel that coolness after some oppressive heat, Gives you some pep. But I've lived about the last 15 years of my life without money. Yep, here, there, and everywhere. So I'm living in the valley, baby. My life isn't about making money. I will be grateful. I think it's a great perk. It is. But my life used to, starting in my 20s, that's what it was about. Going to college, getting a job, making money. That's what most people are focused on. I sure was. And then mental health took over. And it's like, can you buy me some mental health? I did everything I could. Yes, it is. And I have a good, cool breeze on me. So I'm trying to experience summer without it. I'm trying to experience it not being summer while it is summer. That's my goal. Because I've lived in Oregon where it just wasn't the same summer. And I'm like, gosh darn it. This is the way to live. This is how it should be. Guess who's about to pop in? Did someone say Oregon? Did somebody say Oregon? Has anyone else here been to Oregon? All right. All right. Have y'all ever seen Andy Kaufman and some of the stand-up routines he did? Y'all ever see the magic of Andy Kaufman? Has anyone seen that magic of Tim and Eric? Has anyone ever seen the magic of Harland Williams? Abe, if you're watching, I'd like to recommend Harland Williams, man. Just go watch any interview, stand-up that Harland Williams ever did, Abe. I think you would, that's the type of shit you would really like. Haven't seen? Oh, best friend lives in Oregon. Wow. Yeah, it's near the coast is forest, and out there's actually desert land in Oregon, I think, but nobody lives out there. Oh, from the man who introduced you to Kelly Kay and Tinfoil Man, he just, I'm sure he could dig Harland Williams. But that's a kick I was on for a little bit. I just searched out anything he ever did. I'm like, I can't get enough of this. Scarlet numbers. Oh, wow. Scarlet. I'm back. It's all good, Scarlet. Well, thank you, sir. It's great having you back. You're welcome back anytime. You know, I think it's great seeing someone that hasn't been around and just pick right back where you left off. It's no big deal. Friend is a friend. Mm-hmm. Well, Scarlet, it is good to have you. It's great to have you, Scarlet. How have I been? By being is how I've been. What's everyone been talking about? God, that's a great question. Just talking about goofing around. That's all I've been talking about. Let's give them something to talk about, Scarlet. Let's give them something to talk about. But we've talked about sports. We've talked about one of my favorites is boxing and UFC. We've talked about, you know, stuff going on in YouTube. We've talked about everybody's channels, different people that we've seen other people's channels or things of that nature. Some people are going through some hard things. Yep. Wow. That's difficult. Difficult, I'll tell you. What have you been talking about, Scarlet? Are you kidding me? Okay, double whammy. Izzy Bell? Are you kidding me? Minxlar 18123 ASMR. I'm so glad you made it. Izzy Bell? Is that really? How do I know that's you, Izzy? How do I know? How do I know? Doing great, Minx. How are you? Have you done your morning stream? Or one of your morning streams? Yep. Keep moving ahead. Create your new timeline, and it's yours. Yep. Whole new creation. But if that's Isabel, that's amazing. That is such an amazing surprise this morning. If that is the one and only. Between being at my dad's and being by my nana's wore me out. Ooh. I got you on that. Hello, Wog Boy. Good morning. Me for sure. I love my YouTube family. Miss y'all. Well, I'm glad you're here, Izzy. I hope you've been good. Just doing some work. Not gonna stream this evening instead on the vlog channel. Oh wow. I'm so glad you made it, Meeks. I've just been talking my little head off for the last hour. No, let's 15 minutes. 15 minutes talking my head off. Social media. Let's talk about social media. I think that'll be a good one. I think you have a lot to share. Not easy. Okay. It's great to see it, Izzy. I do think you still have your original channel up with your pic. So I don't know. You tell me, Izzy. You tell me. The bane. We are in social media. This is social. YouTube is turning into more of a social media when it was just kind of watching things and creating things. But live streaming has created an intense social media. It is, I think, live streaming on YouTube is way more social. I could go on about it. And I think it's going to take over Facebook. What's better than this right here with a chat on YouTube is not just a chat, okay? It's people that have channels that go watch things that of course you've got to know, that you can talk to on Twitter and get to know personally, but they also represent a channel that can do have so many different approaches to things. And it's so accurate. The chat to the stream is very accurate. It's almost real time. I know there's a bit of delay with mine, so I can guarantee that there's no lagging. That's one of the reasons there's a bit of a delay. But I want y'all to know, if that's Isabel, she is a awesome friend. She's perhaps been off of YouTube for a while, and we haven't talked in quite a while. A lot of people miss Izzy. I agree, Izzy. I do agree. Um, well, I got a lot to say about that. You know, I came in here a fresh face last year, and I didn't know nothing about. I never did Twitter. I never did nothing. It's been a crash course. It's true, Izzy. A lot of people have want to know. Of course, I asked for weeks and weeks, and then I don't know. I kind of felt like you might come back, but you got lots of people that miss you. Yep, even Boy did a stream about, Boy did a upload about you in the middle of the night last night and said, and included you in the title. If you know who Boy is, I'm not sure the actual channel name he uses. Hey, A and B Variety, thank you so much. Wow. I'm sure we've met somewhere, but thank you for just popping in there with that, like that, A and B. That means a lot. I'm very thankful for that. At 5 a.m. Mistakes all around. I've made, you know, we're doing the best we can. And if we can be understanding of everyone, we're so new to this. We're very new to this. Uploads is a, uploads have been around for a while, but including the live streaming and everything. Yes, Izzy. Yes, yes. No, what do you, I don't know what you're saying me about. No, 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 no. If you're I think I know what you're asking. Absolutely not. Nope. No. I think I know what you're asking. We met almost a year ago when you first started your channel. Ah, thanks, A and B. Yeah, I mean, a year ago I had about 50 subs. No, what I'm talking about is we're learning to walk here. And no, our interactions have been 100%. 100% good, Izzy. Yeah, Boy. His name is, I don't know if it's Boy Meets Food Review or Boy's World, but he put you in the title, Izzy, with two other people that we miss as a community. We miss Johnny, um, what's his, and Jill Walker. We miss, it's like, where did they go? So it means a lot to see you back. Go at your own pace. You're just eating breakfast. I was especially surprised when Eddie Murphy was in it. But I had a lot to say. I want y'all to know this is a big reunion with Izzy. It's a big reunion. She's been missing for months, and she was such a positive person. Everyone loved her in the streams. We got to know her, and then gone. Thank you, Meeks. And I have trillions of respect for you, Meeks. Meeks, y'all, I want y'all to know that Meeks is what would you call it? A trailblazer. Oh, you like the hair? Yeah, I've just kept growing it. Thank you. I don't know what it was like. It might have had a little length on it last time you saw me. But if y'all don't know who Minx Lara is, please go sub her up. She has two channels. The channel she has right there has about 51,000 subs. She is one of the authorities on ASMR, and she's not one of these. Her purpose is to help people with anxiety, and her approach to it is very interesting. It's very creative and humorous, and her personality comes out big time. And then she has a live streaming channel called Minx Lara 123 Crazy World, where she does live streams almost every day. And she's one of the best live streamers in my opinion. Very entertaining, and then great to go to the chat. And she has a chat full of awesome people. It's a great community. It's a community outside drama. There's no drama. It's just fun. It's funny. Lots of laughs. She can get serious. She's very intelligent. So I think talking tonight about social media, that's something that I will watch. I don't know if I'll make it up that long, but I want to see what you have to say. Because if she has something to say about it from where she's been with her two different channels that are doing very well, you know, I want to hear it. Cool, Scarlett. Cool. It is currently 5:10 a.m. on a Monday. Doing pretty good, Izzy. Been up for a while, but this is my fourth stream in about a day and a half, so that's good. Feeling good. And I'll go through a period where I'll just lay back and watch things and decompress. But y'all, this is the time to do a stream in the middle of the night after I've been up. My mind is really working. You know, when I first wake up, a stream in the middle of the night is not good. So it helps me to go to a stream that is in the middle of the day with, you know, just a flood of people. It's not difficult, and it gets me going. Yeah. Yeah. Has anyone gotten to eat? What are you getting to eat? Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you. Peaky Boo. Peaky Boo, have you gone and subbed to Minx? Because I want you to know there's a whole bunch of friends waiting for you over there, and I'll be there. I can't be there all the time because first, you know, but it is one of my favorite streams to go to. Yep. And I'm up in that chat saying hello to people, talking to Minx, just rolling. And on top of all that, she'll help you grow your channel. Yep. I don't know if she heard me say any of this. She might have bounced out. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Oh, that's great. Eating some steak. Oh, wow. Peekaboo. Peeky Boo. What's that a picture of, Peeky? That multicolored. Oh, they're multicolored lips and something. I don't know. You're welcome, Scarlett. But yes, Izzy, and I want you to know my channel, I have steered my channel in a certain direction to lots of awesome new friends to go along with the friends that I had. You know, I've got to know so many communities, and to tell you the truth, some of the best people from each community have stuck with me. And a lot of them are so welcoming of bringing in new channels and things like that. It's worked out really well. A lot of my friends I've known for a year and a half have gotten to know this kind of new little world. You know, it's how I want to. I've reached out to people I found interesting, people I felt like I could that would be great in my live stream. They don't have any subs, they don't have any content, but I saw them in a live stream and they were so fun and interesting. And I went to their channel, I went to their about page, and I made one of their comments. And I was like, you know, I added you to my sub list, and sometimes I'll invite them to my stream. Be like, I'd love to have you in my stream. Sometimes it works, but yep. And it's taken a while. I could have gone crazy with that sub stuff, right? But no, I want. If this is how I'm going to live stream, I want character. I want people that love to do this, that are really good expressing themselves. I want people that have channels that I would love if they came to my stream, I'd love to talk about their channel and just keep it going like that. And in the dramas, okay, it's a drama community, whatever. But some of the strongest personalities, some of the most awesome people are in these hardcore, is it drama? Is it drama? I don't know. And then getting to know them on a personal basis. They understand what my stream's about. They're not going to come in here if they don't want to just hang out. But sometimes they do. And they're fucking awesome. The best, strongest, most dynamic personalities. And sure, they have fun with the back and forth and everything. But I think they're awesome people, and they're so funny. And it's a delight that they would come here and just kick it. They didn't come here. They're smart. They're so intelligent. They're like, we don't do that in Jack's stream. They don't have to be like that all the time. And I watch their stuff. I watch it. I enjoy it. Sometimes it's good. I know when to turn it off. That's the hard part. But a stream like this that's slower paced, you can kind of it's a different thing. So happy as can be Zen. My channel. Oh, okay. Well, I think sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. I'll be honest with you, Izzy. Sometimes it's Zen or just relaxing. And maybe I'm a little frustrated or more animated or a little more nippy. I don't know. Yep. And then some people can't. Some people, and then they know what I'm about. I just keep doing this. People know what the deal is, but it's a place to decompress in the middle of some of these very difficult personalities. And I like to provide that if I can. I'm thinking about building my channel, but I'm not very good with that sort of stuff. Okay. Cool. And Izzy is a great compliment. She adds well to that. And yes, I go off to other streams that y'all wouldn't think that I would go to, and I kind of mix it up. but I'm never in the middle of major things because I don't have to be. Hello, Bun Buns, everybody. That is Little Bunny Flopsy. And Izzy, that is one of, I want you to know, Izzy, Linda, Bun Buns, Scarlet Numbers. Yep, that's what I'm speaking of. Yep. Yeah, turning them around sometimes, sometimes it happens. But they just want to have fun and they want to be provocative, and I'm like, so how you doing today? And then they either leave or they like to have fun and be silly. I tell them the rules, and I'm like, I'm tolerant, but please don't attack anyone in my chat. You can say anything to me, so let's do it. Yeah. Or, some people are really going after each other's throats, and that, and then you're like, you just need to step down. Sometimes it's hard to go all the way from maxing out to just nothing. Sometimes it's good to step down a little bit. That's how I relax. No party today. How are you broken? Teasing me? Sure. Teasing's okay. No problem with teasing. But I've known Little Bunny Flopsy for about 6 or 7 months, I think. Scarlet Numbers, I think, for about 3 months. I might be wrong about that. Linda for 7, 8. 7, 8, Linda. And Izzy all the way, maybe 7, 8. Arms killing from working out. I haven't in 4 days, and now it kills. Well, that's a good soreness. That's a good soreness. And her name was Little Bunny Flopsy, and she lives in Great Britain. Scarlet Numbers lives in Great Britain. Linda lives here in the United States, and Izzy, I believe, lives in Canada. And I am in the great state of Texas. $10 months. Oh, 10 months. I'm sorry. Or maybe you, I don't know, known me, I don't know, from February, so 6 months. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we've come a long ways this year already. Yep, it feels good to be sore, and then once you keep working out, you won't be sore. And then you kind of desire to be sore. So, Izzy, have you been hanging out any other streams until you popped into mine? Like in the last few days or weeks? Yes, it's hot. It's about 92 today. I know I have no one to drag me. My cousin was with me the other day when I was on the floor. Get your butt up. And Bun Buns is very free flowing with her expressions, just free flowing. She said she types every bit of it. I'm laying down. I ain't getting up. When I'm sleeping, once I'm laying down, I ain't getting up. Gorilla Bear. Have you been up all night, Gorilla? Yep, Gorilla Bear Tech. He's been doing more live streams. And I'm sorry, man. I've usually been doing them while you were doing them. Oh, that's cool, Izzy. So I wanna say everybody she's here. I could even put you in the title, but I don't know if you'd want that. For a second night when I entered, I thought you were blessing your room. It looked like you were forming a cross. When did this happen? Oh, you got some awesome super chats. Congratulations. That is good. 8 months. Okay, 8 months, Linda. Well, that's good. I'm so glad. And, you know, it's too bad that I'm not here every day, but I have to do what works for me or my that's how the channel keeps going, is that I work with my own rhythms. Sure, if I streamed every day and did other things, I believe this channel could you know, it could have this or that or this or that. Who's drunk? Who's drunk, Peaky? Tell me. I wish there was like, as you were streaming, like in Hangouts, there's private chats in Hangouts. If there was like really small private chat during a live stream, I guess you can do that with Twitter, but that's a technology. Yes. And eventually that will come together as far as just, maybe streaming every day. But I actually have more watch hours by doing it like this because I'll do the long streams, which is way more hours than if I just did a 1 or 2 hour stream a day. Now, Dr. Fish he'll stream 2, 3, 4 times a day. So that blows everything out of the water. But he's definitely well conditioned. Happy reunion. It is good, Scarlett. Yep, that's Izzy right there. Yes, if you have your health, you have everything. If you don't have your health, Bubby. Well, Bubby, he was here the stream before last, and he was awesome. I hope he didn't think I was giving too hard of a time. There's some people that are always nicer to me than I am to them, and sometimes I feel bad about it sometimes, but I like people I can rib them a little bit, and maybe they don't think they can do it to me. He needs a long-awaited spank from GBT. That's pretty cool. Did you know him before you met him in my stream, Gorilla? You might have known of him, but I think you should go to his live stream when he streams. Hit his notification, Gorilla. I think that goes back, and I think recently I've been a little rough on you. I've been a little rough on you, but I think a few weeks ago you were more rough on me, and I just let it go. Oh, you know of him through me? Cool. Unfortunately, not you, Peeky Boo. It's better to have content rather than quantity. I agree. But it's, the maximization is to have high quantity, high quality. Or, there's that one channel that is, what's it called? They put out 1 or 2 videos a year, and it's such high quality. It still does very well. Jack, you mean no harm, so I'm sure people get over it and move on. That is true, Izzy. And even when I have rubbed them the wrong way, sometimes it might take some time. I might say some political things, or sometimes I might have a little bit of a nasty attitude. To some people I never do, but to some people I might. And I can understand that. But I always felt like there's a little bit of a leeway, so I try to use it, and then I'm wrong. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes I get where I like to just, okay, for example, like Gorilla's just filling up the chat with comments. Like if he had his way, he would fill up for hours just Gorilla Bear Tech, stuff like that. Someone might get pissed about that, and some people won't. He won't. Gorilla won't. I can give him a lot, and he won't get upset. My friend's house seems to be haunted. It's some scary Shiza. How does it seem to be haunted? You really need your rest and downtime, and we love your long live streams, and you really help so many people. Thank you, Linda. I feel like I help people when I feel good. But it's kind of surprising that when I don't feel good, people still say they liked my stream and it helped them. So I'm starting to let that go a little bit. A cat or someone was running extremely fast from one side to the other every minute or two. I used to hear running on top of our house from one side to the other. Gorilla. It's either a squirrel or raccoon. I'm telling you from my own observation, and I staked out our roof many nights, and it was raccoons. When it's really heavy in the middle of the night, it's raccoons. Maybe possum. Maybe possum. And a raccoon went down in our chimney and into our house. in the middle of the night, and a raccoon walked in the middle of our house, inside the house, in the middle of the night, and we found paw prints all over the windows inside, and we tracked it. I got the shotgun. I looked all around. Believe it or not, that raccoon walked from one end of the house to the other and went right back up the chimney. In the house. Walked in the same room that people were sleeping, in a living room. The house we got at the time was sold to us by an older man who had a heart attack, and it was his spirit. Oh man, it's a raccoon, brother. She was talking to me about a story where I guess she was chilling out with her dog, and it wouldn't let her get up. Oh my gosh. The Ouija board, see, that stuff starts just building in the imagine. It just starts building up, and then you start creating things in your vividly. I'm 100%. That's the story. If you want to get into ghosts and things like that, I'm not the guy to talk to. I'm into the Holy Ghost, which is, they use that word Holy Ghost because people's mindsets back then were ghosts. So Jesus, or the intelligence of creation through man, introduced the term Holy Ghost, and we're like, Holy Ghost? That's interesting. Then Holy Spirit, and then Spirit of God, then Spirit of man, Spirit of the world. At a time, I was watching her on Discord, and we were chatting, and we both heard banging in her room. It's probably could have been an animal, or a lot of these houses shift dramatically. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for being here. You helped me out. Christian Jew. Yes, I followed a program that was about Christian or Jewish Christians, or I'm not sure. And it was a very, let's say, complete study of everything. Linda Blair in the Exorcist movie. I don't know anything about the movie Exorcist, really. Trash pandas. Colt checking in. Good morning, Colt 49ers. Wonderful, wonderful. Me and Colt were talking about eating macaroni and cheese yesterday. If we ever, palled around, we would just have a big bowl of macaroni and cheese, like a huge bowl with a big wooden spoon, right? And we just sit, talk some smack, not to each other, but just talking that talk and eating our big ass bowl of mac and cheese. Yep. Complicated, yeah. A lot of people don't know about Judaism. It's kind of a hidden religion. But it's a very, very sincere, it can be a very sincere practice. lots of, well, I don't want to compare it to I'm not going to compare it to something, but there's another religion that has totally different concepts, but it's kind of a hidden religion that's kind of, it's still out in the, it's, it's there to learn about. Very misunderstood. And drinking some Pepsi. I guess we couldn't drink no Coca-Cola Classic and eating macaroni and cheese. I don't know about Pepsi, man. I know it's a very old Abrahamic religion. Yep. Thank you, Linda. And you helped my streams. You know, I've had tough streams and you've helped me out right here, just right here. And there she is with 100% positivity. She's an anchor. I could only be so lucky to have Linda in my stream. You're not going to see Linda in just any old stream. um, which Jack? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking about the religion I was thinking of. It's kind of, you might think it's just totally different. I would throw jalapeno and some extra cheese in the mac and cheese, man. What do you think about jalapeno and extra cheese in the macaroni and cheese cult? Please tell me about what Gorilla just asked. I need to know that. Yes. Hinduism. Hinduism, let me guess. If you were raised Protestant or you were raised perhaps Jewish, we don't know anything about Hinduism. We might think it's the worship of many gods, which in reality, these gods are all designed to get you closer to God. And they might talk, it's way more in touch. It's way more in touch. Hinduism is it's way more monotheistic than you would think, at least from what has been described to me. Yep. And they don't go touting themselves. They're not trying to market themselves. They don't care how they're perceived. But when you get into it, it is about God. Maybe not perhaps Abrahamic God, but I think Abrahamic God is the only God there is. And I believe that there is a connection. There really is. And I believe it started with Thomas when he went to India. And he might have altered the religion that was there, but he had an influence in India. Not a good mix. No Mexican pepper and no peppers. Just cheddar, Parmesan, mozzarella, country crock butter, salt, and black ground seasoned pepper. Well, I'm going to refer to that next time I want to really get into it, man. Scarlett just finished steak. I could hardly imagine that right now. Yeah, Hinduism is, I think it's kind of an evolving religion. But The similarities I'm making is extremely misunderstood. It's right out in the open for anyone to learn about. It's very intricate. The followers are extremely devout. It produces good people. It does. Do you consider Hindus troublemakers? Some of the best people on earth, man. You got to know a Hindu? Brilliant. They're just right amongst us. They're like the angels amongst us, in my opinion. Not that there aren't angels in other religions, but we owe a lot to the Hindu people to keeping this earth going, keeping things in joy. They bring joy to daily life. They do. And they don't care how they're perceived. So anyways, I was very surprised. And I'm 41, okay? This came a lot later in life. I always thought they were what they believe in all types of gods and things. It's not so simple. Making you hungry. Yep, cult will do that. No Mexican pepper and no peppers and macaroni. He doesn't do Mexican anything. Just cheddar, Parmesan, mozzarella, country crock butter, salt, and black ground seasoned pepper. Yeah, it's just an interesting religion to know about. Phillies, yeah. But I'm getting off that because, tell you the truth, I don't know enough about Hinduism to get into that, and I consider it a little bit disrespectful for me to talk about it. It's disrespectful. It is. It'd be disrespectful for a Hindu to think he knows all about Christianity. So I just learned about it. Philly cheesesteak. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was raised Protestant. And it's all good. I think all the traditions have all the wisdom, the hidden meanings, the hidden wisdom to guide and direct people into spiritual growth. I've been streaming on this stream, I think like almost 2 hours. Wow, this has been a great 2 hours. Yeah, this has been rich, rich. But I've been streaming for over a year and let's see, 3 months. Started with 40 subs. Did a lot of middle of the night streams, just speaking my mind. And I learned along the way. I learned things. Lots of things. And I think it's endless, the people that we can meet and the things that we can do with this. In a positive way. In a positive way. You just got to roll with the punches for a few months. But the difficult part is streaming when, the chat's empty. And if you can get through that and get to where finally people, and you love the people that come to your stream, because when you have channels coming into your chat, it's rich for conversational topics. When you've got to know other people in other chats, and we can talk about things, and oh, thank you, Izzy. So here in about 3 weeks, I think I'll be doing artwork on live stream, and we'll see how that works out. Maybe it'll just become an art channel, and I'll live stream occasionally. I don't know. Are you still planning to do your channel? Thank you, Izzy. That's powerful. Thank you. That's very powerful. Had another friend, Bella, that she was going to do a paranormal channel in September. Are you lurking, Bella? And another friend, Leanne, that is a very good artist. And I've learned she has a technique called quilling. And I might give it a shot. Something that I think I could add to my artwork. Cool. When I started doing artwork, I was just to myself and did my art, and then I was stuck with all this art. Like, okay, what do I do with this? So I just kind of left it. Sure, I could do it, but all the space in here is full of art. I'm not just going to keep producing and then. So, maybe now I'll have people that are receptive to it. We'll see. And people can tell me how to do it through like Etsy and these other things. Philly cigar, I don't know. I haven't had a cigar in about 20 years. You're going to try some of my snuff, Carol. Oh, they're stinky. Yeah. Got to do it outside. Yep, good. Doing good. Sometimes I start talking and then it's like I miss comments and then people, I don't know. Sweet, Linda. I'm excited to do it. And the monetization of the channel is helping me pay for the stuff I'm going to get, you know, that's what's going to help me do it. Really? Sweet. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. But it's 5:55 a.m. And the more that some of my emotional stuff kind of works out, it helps, you know, improve the quality of the stream. So I still stay focused on meditation. That is my primary focus. I got up 2 days ago and an entire day hey Shannon, welcome back. You said you're coming back. Hey, what's up, Wolf? Wolf's back. Hell yeah. There's my good friend Wolf. He's one of my middle of the night buddies. Wolf, I'd like to introduce you to Izzy Bell. She's a friend that uh, we were good friends a few months ago, and then she had to she left the YouTube and she just came back this stream. Okay, it's all good, Izzy. I'm not asking. I'm not begging, but you know, a monetized channel is a monetized channel, and it took get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs, and that's what it took. It's not the easiest thing to get those watch hours. A lot of people can get the subs, but and that's why they trust you. Yep. And Wolf's someone I think I might have known Wolf right at the end there, Izzy, but I've gotten to know Wolf a lot more over the past few months. And we talk about sports, politics, Thailand. He's in Thailand right now, but he's from New York. And to tell you the truth, sometimes it doesn't. I focus just on the meditation, and I kind of bring my focus back into myself a little bit. And as long as I can do that, I could stream for quite a while. Hot and humid. Well, we're sharing that. Y'all usually have different. Well, I think Thailand is pretty much hot year round. But we love that seafood. We like to talk about Thailand cuisine. Yep. So what you up to, Shannon? Did you I forget, you went to the store, I think. 6 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. elsewhere. It's so hot where I live now. I wish it was time for the snow. Me too. Me too. I'm in the same boat, Shannon. I'm ready to live where it's cold all the time. I'm going to go check something. Just give me a few seconds. Since 2012. Awesome. That's amazing. I'm sure that brings a lot of respect for that country and culture. 2012, yeah. And in it's 6 p.m. 6 p.m. in Thailand. And Heidi Lisa. Oh, Izzy. I got lots of new friends that I'd like to introduce to you, Izzy. Heidi Lisa popped in. She's a great stream to go to. I would recommend to anyone. Martin Landau. Martin Landau is back. Horseshoe crab. Oh, you don't want it? Man, I kind of like it. I don't mind it. The odor's too much for you, Wolf. Oh, you sissy. You sissy. That's probably the worst thing to call Wolf. Haven't talked, speaking of late night talking to other men, where's rotten potatoes? Good old rotten potatoes. You're welcome. Oh, you know Heidi? Cool. You're welcome, Izzy. I think you've proved it. It's you. I'm pretty sure it's you. I'm just from what the vibe you put out. And, yep. And I'll tell you something else, Izzy. Abe would love it if you said hello on his stream. Abe, if you're watching, you can come in and say hello. I mean, of course, you can. It's up to you. But yeah, he misses you. Yep, he still brings. He mentioned you the other day. It's extremely strong. Oh my gosh, I've probably never had it, but I like. I like anchovies out of the can, so I pretty much could handle any seafood. 6:03 a.m. Awesome, Izzy. I'll tell him if he's not lurking. Sometimes he lurks and he watches on another device to where he can't chat. So shout out Abe. I appreciate it. And anyone else that's watching on another device, whether it's a gaming thing, a, is it a gaming console or the Roku? Yep. Or you're not able to chat, like if you're uh, riding in a car and just wanting to watch. Yep. I try to keep it flowing. I try to keep it moving to the best of my ability. So it's just for simple watching, it's good. All right, Izzy, you got it. I will. The locals cook it, and it may be the only one I won't eat, but the rest of no problemo. All right, man. I don't have a lot of experience with crabs and shellfish, just shrimp and some oysters. Thank you, Izzy. Scarlett's back with fruit. Okay, Shannon, I'm sorry. She said she'll has to go do makeup. She said she was swimming all weekend. Snow crabs, blue crab. Oh, wow. Okay. But not horseshoe. We had a woman that I got to know yesterday, and she does seafood mukbangs, and she's always eating these big crabs. And I guess by enjoying watching her, I get to have some of that experience. Is that how it works? We're talking a little bit about seafood, a little bit. Wolf likes to go down the shore and eat raw clams with he pops them open and eats them as he's walking down the shoreline. And if he does it, I would do it. If he likes it, I bet I would like it. Yep. Good grief, we are in the middle of July. Oh gosh, just yesterday it was February. Boom. A shuck knife just to rinse the sand out. And just rinse the sand out. No winter in Thailand. Lorraine Bracco from Goodfellas and Sopranos. Oh, wow. So what are you up to this morning, Colt? Are you watching any good shows? Any good music? Been there, done that. You don't want any winter? I've thought about going to Alaska and doing this whole survival thing. Hey, Nasim. What's up? What's up this morning, Nasim? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Naeem. My bad. It's Naeem. Naeem Khan, gamer. Wow. So you're not from Mongolia if it's Khan. Maybe that's a little too simplistic. But I've been watching. I'm doing good. Doing good. Been streaming for about 2 hours this morning. It's about 6 a.m. I like doing odd hour streams when no one else would do it. I like to do that. You get to know people more, and you get Pakistan, from Pakistan. Okay, cool. And you get to know more international people, and I think people feel more comfortable coming in. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes people feel more comfortable on a busy stream. What's the weather like in Pakistan? I'm guessing it's about 95. It's already 12 p.m. Sweet. Yep. It's so interesting talking to people in all different time zones. Thank you, Izzy. Hit the like, please. Go ahead and hit that like if you haven't already. And a lot of people are like, okay, just interaction with the likes and everything. And also super chats help with the recommendations. So likes and dislikes, and then the super chats, they get registered in the YouTube system. You know, some people talk about PayPal, but I'm interested in promoting and growing the channel. So when we're talking about super chats, this is what I heard from Fish, and this is what I've heard from others. Even though there's a little bit of a cut, it goes towards the growth of the channel. And of course, I get a very generous portion, very generous, for them providing this. And they see that you know, it's creating money for them. I'm not trying to just sneak it under the table. I think it matters. It does matter. Um, I have read that it does. So that's why I do prefer the super chats. If that ever came up, if anyone was thinking about PayPal super chats, I'm sticking with the super chats because it gets registered in the YouTube system, and it goes towards reaching out more. As well as likes, comments, chat comments, interactions. All of it does. I'm not here to just try to grab. I'm not here to just, I need to, with my 1,000 subs, I'm going to be getting, no. I want to work with the system, and if that's what they give me, then that's what it is. Yeah, Country Time with Colt. Jack, you should check out that video on Colt's channel titled Country Time with Colt. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had Country Time with Colt. That's pretty cool. So, oh my gosh, cramping. So, what's on Country Time with Colt? Yeah, the Colt's a very interesting person, and I've enjoyed him in my streams very much. Yep. Good old boy from Louisiana. Are y'all getting hit with the rain right now, Colt? You're cold. But the harsh reality is it's 6:15 on a Monday morning. Yep. So people are going to be waking up, and I really enjoy talking to the people that are early risers. We might catch Nikki Dill. We might catch Michelle NC. Who else? And I always feel like we might catch Meeks Laura, which we did. You got it, Izzy. Thank you for being here. It was amazing, and hopefully he can read that chat right. That chat right there. Abe, she says, "Please send love to Abe." And she says, "I love you all. I'm not going away. I missed you all." And do what's comfortable, Izzy. Go at your own pace, which I'm sure you will. And hope you have a great day. I'm not sure if I'll, who knows if I'll be on after you're finished. But I'm doing the same thing I've always done from the very beginning. Actually, I streamed a lot more when I first started. You can go check out the 10-hour streams, the 12-hour streams. I would do a 10-hour stream and then an 8-hour stream. And I did the 24-hour streams. So, you know, the camera quality is different. I was streaming through Go Live, and it was much different. I was in a chair that was falling apart, and they were very interesting. All right, Izzy. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, please don't watch the old ones. Please don't. I mean, I think it's a whole different thing. To tell you the truth, out of the last 10 live streams, I would recommend maybe 3 of them. There's a few that I just did it. I had to get back on track. But I would say the last 2, 3 have been good. Oh, that's great, Izzy. I'm glad you are. I should smile more. So if I don't catch you if you come back, have a good day. And I just pop up. When I do, that's just how it goes. Oh, yo, Kikorotita. But yeah, it's been so good getting back in touch with everyone. Carmen, Leanne, JB, Liam Smith, Rabbit, Abe. Chrissy. Yeah, it was good getting back in touch with Chrissy. Dizzy. I could go on and on and on and on, and I really mess up because I can't name everyone at once. Scarlet Numbers. I forget what that one. Oh, Billie Holiday. Where's Billie Holiday? Scarlet Numbers. I got. You'll never be you know. Ah, thank you, Izzy. You've been wonderful. Yeah, I'm probably going to get a friend in this stream. I'll see who's up. All right, brother. And yeah, and Peaky Boo. Yep. And did I say Bella? Bella, if you're watching. And new friends like Mare Bear and Dr. Fish. Yeah, it's opened up a whole new dimension of Lisa Lynn, Jeffrey Pagel. It's been great that they came back. I've not, I don't know what I did to deserve it. Thank you, Izzy. Have a great day. Have a great day, y'all. And of course, Carlos Martinez. Yep. He's been with me from way back, possibly a year. I don't know what he saw in me a year ago. But I always love it when Carlos comes around. He's been very, I don't know, he's treated me very well. And he's brought good friends over too. I've got good friends from Dave the Fisherman, also known as Captain Dave, DF Knock, L Day, FAG Music. I hope he's doing well. I can't wait to hear from him. He went to Germany and visited the Holocaust, and he incorporated that into some of his music. And when he comes, we talk about so much music. And I have more notes from FAG Music, also known as Billy the QU. This is his actual name, is Billy the QUER. That's his screen name. I don't want to say it. And yeah, he's just one of those people. Chris McSweeney. He popped in about 2 weeks ago, and I hope he's doing good. I could keep going on and on. And also the whole Reaper crew. Reaper Man, I hope he's doing good. I haven't heard his progress recently. Call me Joe, Samantha, Elmo. Of course, Boy, I don't know What's going on with the boy? Yeah, man, Beetlejuice, JD Tech, and I'll mention them at the same time. The Shine Bright Warriors, every single one of them. Lots of good friends there. Hey, Chrissy. Good morning, Chrissy. Made it. What you up to this morning? This early? Yep. And me and Chrissy we kind of venture out to streams that we kind of run into each other and our little personal adventures, and then we run into each other on these streams that are kind of far out of the community. Oh wow, already this morning, washing beans and snapping them. Wow. That's true, Izzy. That's very true. And I'm getting controversial, y'all. I know I'm getting controversial to some people. That's not controversial to me. Boss Up Nation. Tina D. She still comes in occasionally. I know things are hot and heavy, and when things are hot and heavy, I think it's totally respectful if, maybe it's just, I don't know, may not feel right to come into my stream. Jerky said, yo, Jack. Jerky. Does he say Jerky said? Are you Christian? Are you actually Christian? The one and only Christian? I've watched a few of your videos, man. Yep. And I don't want to get controversial, but I want everyone to know the way they present myself in my stream is how I know them. Yep. There's a few that occasionally can't detach, and so eventually they don't find, they just want the topics of the day, and that's great. Have to get them all canned tomorrow because I have to pick up jalapenos and hot banana peppers. Oh, damn. Just like last year. Yep. Here we are. And I want to say, see, I know it's like, I might be rubbing some people the wrong way, but it's 100%. 100%. Even the people I blocked, it was just for practical reasons. And I love them from a distance. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it was a troll. I don't care. I don't give a damn, because that's how I have to be. I know everyone comes from unconditional love at their core. Yep, but I am, it's tough decisions. It's going to be a busy week here. But I started with BBY. I was friends with them before they were in any type of stuff, any type of friction. You go down in my Twitter list, and I think that was my first Twitter follow back, because I thought Luis is funny as hell, and Rebecca's she is really, but as far as what's going on today, I'm not going to comment. I got lots of it since I've known them, and since I've known lots of people, since I've known Morticia, since I've known um, a lot of people. Things have happened, and I didn't switch sides. I never I never because this happened, I just did my thing, and if they want to come in here and be cool, that's all it's all about. And that's something the new people need to know. There's a few new drama communities that have come through here, and they like, what the fuck? But that's how it is. It may be uncomfortable to be here if someone's here, but even if you pop in, I'm gonna make sure that you're not gonna get messed with. I don't care if it's your worst enemy. Now, if it appears that y'all are actually saying, "Hey, what's up?" and they're like, "Well, let me bring this up." I step back because sometimes people work things out. It's happened, but if it's just no one's gonna be torched in here. If it does, it gets blocked, timed out, whatever, or slapjacked. If it's a friend that has a momentary outburst, I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna remove that. That's but I don't slapjack friends. But I should go through like the entire lineage of what this is. Thank you, Izzy. But over time, this is a creation of its own. Some people will come along, some people don't. And yeah, Cab 7 rose up out of drama community. He's very well familiar with drama community, etc., etc. I chose to because I found it to be the most interesting people, the most charismatic, some of the most creative, with the intelligent senses of humor. And that's the type of people I've been around my whole life. People with street smarts, and leaders. Ben, I love Ben. He's amazing. Who's Ben? Ben? Yep. Oh, Cab 7 and Nerd of the North, and get to know this God the Good One, Meeks, Lara. Love them. Love it. I love all those people. Megan Fox. Megan Fox. I miss you, Megan Fox. But yeah. Carolyn want to be free. Hope she pops in and I can send y'all to her stream. She deserves a lot of people in her stream. Jason, Nerd of the North. Yep. He's been really good to me. He's an absolute positive dude. Nope. No exceptions. So this is the most socialization that I've done, and it's really helping me out as far as working through emotional things. energetic things, spiritual things. He's gotten you through bad days. Hope he pops in so I can refer everyone to his channel. But I have a lot of explaining to do as far as where this channel's come from and what you'll see every now and then as far as what we're talking about, topics that we've left off on. What's up, Shadowling? Shadowling Asterisk. That's a cool name. And Michelle NC. Good morning, ma'am. Yep, there she is, waking up. The early morning special, Michelle NC. Good morning. How are you doing? Mr. Asterisk, you know Scarlet numbers? Well, that's great. I've been doing good, Michelle. I mean, I'm doing good now. That's all I can care about. That's what I need to focus on. So what's going on in your neck of the woods, Michelle? In North Carolina, huh? And yep, I've got to know Picker Rick. I have got to know him. He's been a great person. And I find him very interesting. Woke you up at 6:36. He woke you up. Shadowling Asterisk. What does that mean? But this is, what are your interests in life? Shadling. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear it, Michelle. Yeah, known several friends had dealing with some really, really tough things right now. You're welcome, Michelle. And I would love to see live stream son. My subscription feed is so full, I might have even missed one. I do. Yeah. But he's one of those, I'm easing into knowing him, you know. So I did get to meet my friend from New York. The YouTuber. Oh, wow. That's awesome. How's the weather been? How's the land management? Go sip your damn tea. Go sip your damn tea, Scarlett. Are you a gamer, Shadling? He is. He is. Take it easy. That was a blast. Had an awesome time, but didn't get to make those tins for the kids like I wanted. I was very busy sitting with a friend in the hospital. Gotcha. All right. I'm sure you'll have time to do that. But things do just take us by storm sometimes, you know? You dabble in games, you dabble in all types of games, I bet. The bushcraft fort. Oh, wow. Bushcraft, there you go. That's another word for survivalism. I think that's a better. Bushcraft is a better word. Survivalism is like, oh, survive. But the true art of survivalism is to be comfortable in the wilderness. That's the art of true survival. True survival. And I have found the practice of meditation in the forest just eases things all up if you're focused on that. RP. Oh, it's all right, RP. Do what you can. I'm sure sure. You know the nobody I got to meet. Oh, wow. Oh my, I didn't know that. That's awesome, Michelle. That is cool. Haven't heard from him. I did I messaged him once of like 2 months ago, just out of the blue. But things are moving around, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. RP, what you doing? I shouted you out about an hour ago. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got Michelle and C and RP, along with the wonderful, awesome Chrissy and the enigmatic Scarlet Numbers. He's been busy laying low. Yep. Yep. But, you know, I had a question for him and he came right back. So that's good. But I understand. I know what's going on pretty much. Yeah. It's really shaking down now, boys. Yep. 6:42, 7:42 on North Carolina. I got the dry curl coming out. You never know what's going to happen. Staying out of it. Yep, you sure are, sir. And RP is awesome on panel. He's been on panels recently, and I find him very engaging, interesting, cultured, extremely cultured. Oh, Kikorotikota, Akiroka. Okay. Staying out of it. I'm going to switch this out real quick. Don't need to overheat. All right. All right. I'm going to go about 15 minutes, my friends. Well, that'll take us right to 7 a.m. Hyperactive and so. Oh, it's all good. Whatever you need to do, man. So we have Shadling Asterisk. I think he is one of Scarlett's friends, and that's great. Thanks for bringing him in. Shadling, you're always welcome here. You know, check out the scene, get to know people. It's always a good group. Always a really good group. And a lot of the independent creators I've got to know. I can name about 200 of them. Ooh, it's getting wild. What type of dog do you have? I'm guessing you're in Great Britain. Just a tablet. Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder if you could attach a webcam to a tablet. I wonder if you could attach a webcam to a phone and that would change the format. A beagle puppy. What if I? Good morning, Bella. I hope you've got some sleep. You're well rested. What have I been up to? What new have I been up to? Well, as the season changes, I have a lot of outdoor work to do. Lots of taking care of the landscape, taking care of trees, taking care of hedges. What else new? There's always new stuff going on. But I am a very boring person. I'm a hermit. And I'm going through a process which keeps me very stationary. And if doing live streams or doing artwork helps, I just do it. Tablet has a cam, but it's considered a mobile device. Oh, well, I wonder attaching a webcam to it, if that's possible. Because that's what it's considered a webcam live stream. And that's what you can do under 1,000. So I wonder if attaching a webcam, that's something to look into. Wow. Attaching a webcam to a phone or tablet. I bet that device exists to a phone or tablet. Minx is back. Hey, there she is. That's her live streaming channel, y'all. My favorite Minx channel. Yep, we're going to 7 a.m., Minx. 12 more minutes. I heard a lot of people are using StreamYard. Yep, I might check that out. But I'm going to look at all my options. I know people talk about it, and I've seen people do it with ease. Is it true your name is John Stoop? All right. I'm going to have to remove that. I just removed the comment, RP. Okay. Josh, hell yeah, there's Josh. Hey, brother. Yeah, Josh Lee's very unique. Yeah, very unique person I've gotten to know over the last about 2 weeks, really. He came in the middle of the night and I was like, what the hell is this? Awesome. I've seen the people that are using StreamYard and it looks like it works. Yep. Picker Rick is using StreamYard. Thank you, Minx. Hugs back to you. And that's Minxlar123 Wacky World. I do highly recommend her channel, checking out her live stream. And it's she makes you feel welcome. She pays attention to she does the best she can, unless it might be moving too fast. Oh, gotcha, RP. Well, that's good, Josh. I hope you caught up on what you needed here. So what exactly does everyone do here? Well, I guess everyone can... Oh, did I miss... I heard about StreamYard from WTF Mike. I need to get to know him. You don't have to download a bunch of junk. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good for my setup. This is running almost on a gasoline motor by now. Rhonda Woolman. Oh, wow. Good morning, Rhonda Woolman. Okay, Meeks. Thank you for popping in. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to catch you before I signed off. What's the weather like in Utah? Man, my dreams are coming true. Yep. Bella knows Scarlet numbers. And I hope you have a really good day, Bella. Both my tab and phone is almost full. The chill god is me. Oh, so you're the chill god. Sweet. That's good. Well, if you ever see me live, just pop in and say hello and I'll take it from there. All right. Wow. So if anyone knows who Izzy Bell was in this stream, RP. I don't know if you can scroll up high enough, but if I streamed longer, she might pop back in. But Izzy Bell was here, and we chatted for at least an hour, hour and a half, I think. Yep. I mostly bother people. And RP is a very good conversationalist. I would consider him an intellectual. Much like everyone. Like, that's what this is. Strong intellects. Oh, so, all right. Shadling. Only in the 90s this week. Oh, wow. Thanks for watching, anyone who's watching and didn't come in. Either going to work or et cetera, et cetera. I'm very glad that I did this. At 4 a.m. Start at 4 a.m. Yes, have a good day, y'all. Who's struggling? Ollie, are we mostly chilling? So what? Tell him. So I'm not sure, Minx. Are you gonna do a stream or have? I need to know if there's a jump diving board off to your world. Are we gonna chill today or what? Scarlet? Dude, if Isabel comes back next time you stream, channel your inner RP. I did. I did convince her we missed her, and I think you would enjoy it if you checked out our interaction. It was just as good as ever. Convinced. I've been in so many streams where she's mentioned it. That's what I told her. I told her that, and it really meant a lot to her. Oh, I'm sorry. So am I moving the RV to the woods or no? Let me see what you wrote. I'm sorry. Michelle and C. Oh my gosh. So am I moving the RV to the woods or no? Um, no. Bushcraft. I hope I gave the right answer. I'll have to wait for the replay, but I'll look in a bit. Okay. Yeah. You know, she was just overflowing with goodness. You know, I said, you come to NC and I have enough to keep you busy for a year. Yep. Well, in that case, move it to the woods. How much of a joke was it? If I get Wi-Fi. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can get to it. It's in my muscle memory. Mm-hmm. See you around, Shadling. It's the deal breaker. Maybe. Thank you, Minx. Thank you so much. I think you're amazing, and it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a great year. And I look forward to your stream later tonight. She's going to do a stream on social media. She's a larger channel, and she's going to weigh in on some things. And I think she has some things to really say, so I want to hear what she has to say. So everybody, thank y'all. Linda Brisbane, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for being here throughout this stream. Scarlett, thank you for being here through most of this stream. This could go on forever if I go on this path. But everyone is highly appreciated. And I look forward to doing this more in the future. I really like these chats more than anything, these types of streams. So it's a good note to end on. So that's it. Seriously. You got it, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Thank you, Chrissy. You're a wonderful friend, Chrissy. All right, it's 7 a.m. 7:00, and I'll see you around like another zero-looking donut. Enjoy your Monday. Live it like it's Saturday, and let the good times roll. Yeah.